Hello, and thank you for joining us for Community Crossroads. Once again, I'm Karina Garcia, and here's a look at what's coming up on today's show. We hear from the Texas General Land Office, the City of Victoria, Our Lady of Victoria Catholic School, and we get to know Victoria musician Stephanie Petrosh Ross, who will also give a performance of her newly released single later on the show. And we now welcome Shannon Longoria with the Texas General Land Office. Shannon, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate your time.
Thank you for having me.
So let's get right into it. There is this program called the Don't Ignore Your Risk. Tell us a little bit about that.
The Don't Ignore Your Risk campaign actually just helps people remember all of the things that they need to do to prepare for a storm or any kind of disaster. So we try to get checklists in order. We've developed a website called recovery.texas.gov/preparedness. And it gives you all of the ways that you can prepare. So for instance, you would need to get onto an emergency alert system, and we have a great one here in Victoria County that you can get onto. And we also have opportunities for you to do a checklist that would help you know what kind of supplies you would need, how long you would need to prepare, evacuation plans, and so on.
Okay, and then earlier you mentioned how important hurricane or flooding insurance is. Why is that so important, especially in light of Hurricane Harvey, which was just a little over 5 years ago?
Yes, and I think the main thing that we need to know is understand your insurance. So take a good look at what your insurance is covering. A lot of times your insurance doesn't cover flood insurance, and a lot of things can impact flooding in your home, whether it's a storm or other events. So we just suggest that people take a look and really purchase flood insurance separately and ahead of a storm, because it takes about 30 days for flood insurance to go ahead and actually be implemented into your policy. So we have places where on our website, on our recovery website, where you can go and click and see all of the ones that are offered in our area.
Okay, and are people still suffering those repercussions from Harvey today in the Crossroads?
There are not as many. I think we've done a great job of really getting to the folks that really have been in dire need and done a lot of reconstruction and rehabilitation. And then of course there's local nonprofits who have done a fabulous job, Habitat for Humanity and the Golden Crescent Long-Term Recovery Group, who have all, I think we've all partnered together to really help people recover. But there are, I'm sure, some that maybe didn't find out about the programs early enough and did not apply, and that's unfortunate. So we're trying to help people kind of think ahead, try to get their documents in order ahead of time and really prepare so that way they're not left in that kind of situation.
Right, and they can find this all online.
Yes, our website's great, recovery.texas.gov/preparedness, and that's like the best resource that you can use to really prepare for future storms.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Shannon. This has been very informative.
Well, thank you.
Thank you so much for coming once again.
Thanks.
And everybody back home, coming up, we learn about an upcoming fall festival hosted by a local Catholic church. Don't go anywhere, up next.